Reaching the 30% mark of savings throughout our district, and that's taken place over the last 5 years, I believe. So 5 or 6 years it might be. So it's a remarkable accomplishment when you just stop and think about the number of buildings that we have, the amount of square footage that we have, the age of the buildings that we have, and to achieve that kind of a goal is remarkable.
It's a no-brainer, you know, it's a no-brainer. It is one of the few programs in the district that's actually saving the district a lot of money. And when you get those kind of results and you can qualify and quantify those results with your energy tracking, I mean, it's got to be done. I mean, we have to continue to do that.
We started with our operational staff, and I think we worked hard with our building administrators and our department administrators too, and it's really caught on and I think gained momentum over time, and that's what you need to happen to excel and to achieve greater savings in your school district.
We are having quite a large celebration on Thursday night before our board, or during our board meeting, and I have intentionally made that a focus for at least a half an hour, that we want to publicly share this success story with our community, because they need to understand that we are good stewards of their tax dollars, and we're doing everything we can in our power to maximize all of the energy efficiencies in our buildings.
When I interviewed for this job, I remember them asking me all kinds of questions. There were people from the C program there, as well as the Director of Buildings and Grounds. And I looked them straight in the eye and I said, I don't know very much about energy, but I know a lot about people, being a teacher all those years. I know the district, I know the people that work in each of the buildings, and I can communicate. I can really communicate.
We try to walk the walk and talk the talk, that it's important to be good stewards of our environment and good stewards of our utilities. And that message goes home with our students. Hopefully it's going home with our staff as well.
And having said that, you would think that the initial implementation phase would be the most significant. That's where you can get your greatest cost savings. What we have actually found is, because of that circle and the engagement and the education and the inspiring of people to look at more ways to do it, we're getting greater savings the further we get into it, not lesser. It's and that doesn't, people can't seem to make sense out of that. It's like, wow, because you have everybody looking and saying, well, I don't need this plugged in, or I can shut off my computer, or I can do this. And so they've taken the ownership upon themselves to, you know, be that inspiration of change, you know, and engaging them to be empowered to do that without, you know, the superintendent and the energy Nazi standing over them saying, get that out of here and shut off that vending machine. And I mean, it really does, it's a self-fulfilling kind of circle in a sense. And so we're getting actually greater savings than what we would have thought. And, you know, if somebody would have told me when I came on board here in 2005, because that was the year, I think it was 2004 and 5 when they first initiated the whole program, that we'd realize a $1.5 million cost avoidance or 30% energy reduction. I just said, there's no way. It's not going to happen. There's not enough ways to do that, to get that kind of savings. And here we are, 2010, 5 years later, with that kind of a savings. So that's remarkable. It's remarkable.